Hello children. Today let us study mathematical reasoning. Now, what is the meaning of reasoning? If we look at the English dictionary, it means the action of thinking about something in a logical and sensible way is reasoning. Now, what is logical thinking and why should we think logically and what is the use of thinking logically? Let us see. Now, what is logic all about? Look at this example. Human beings are mortal. Socrates is a human being. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. Now, look at the other example. Socrates is human being. Apples are fruits. Therefore, the moon orbits the earth. What is the difference between the two set of sentences that we see? In the first set of sentences, you see there is a connection. There is some sense happening there. What about the second set of sentences? They don't get connected. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So, logic is about making sense. Logic is about truth. So, it is not only the right form, but also truth. Logic is all about form of saying the things. Okay. So now a person who thinks logically finds good conclusions, is able to judge, is able to take decisions, is able to decide whether whatever is being said is right or wrong. Okay. So we now understand logic. So now let us come back to the definition of reasoning. Reasoning means the action of thinking about something in a logical and sensible way. Reason is the capacity of consciously making sense of things, applying logic and adapting or justifying practices and beliefs based on new or existing information. I hope now you understand the meaning of reasoning. Okay, and human beings are superior to every other creation of God because we have this ability of reasoning. Can we develop a good reasoning power? This particular chapter is going to help you to understand reasoning, and I'm sure it will also help you to develop a good reasoning power. Then, what is next after this? What is the chapter? It is mathematical reasoning. What is the meaning of mathematical reasoning? Mathematical reasoning. Okay. Now, mathematical reasoning are of two types. It could be called as inductive reasoning or deductive reasoning. What is deductive reasoning? When you are able to decide, when you are able to make a decision. The ability to make decision is deductive reasoning. Whereas the other one, inductive reasoning, the ability to make inferences, the ability to make statements, the ability to generate principles is called inductive reasoning. That is, deductive reasoning is from a general principle to coming to a special case, whereas inductive is from a special case to inferring a general principle. This is the difference between the two types of reasoning. Now, to study this chapter, we need to know certain terms. The first one is statements. Now, what are statements? It's a very basic term, statements, which you are already studying in English also. You look at these four sentences written here. Jaipur is capital of Rajasthan. An elephant weighs more than a human being. What can you say about these two statements? Are they true? Yes, you can say that they are true. Now look at the other two sentences. Women are more intelligent than men and Jerry is smarter than Tom. Can you tell whether these two sentences are true or false? No, it's not easy. They are ambiguous. They are vague. So, according to English language, we can call all four of these sentences as statements. But in mathematics, only the first two are called as statements because we can tell about their being true or false. So, we define statements as a sentence which is mathematically acceptable statement if it is either true or false, but it cannot be both. For example, 2 plus 2 is 5. Can you decide whether it is true or false? Yes. Sum of two rational numbers is always rational. Can you tell me whether this is true or false? Yes, you can. All prime numbers are odd. So, can you tell whether it is true or false? Yes. Therefore, such sentences are called as statements. Now, are you applying deductive reasoning here? Yes, you are able to make a decision whether it is true or false. Okay. Hence, you are developing deductive reasoning. Let us look at some more examples. Sum of x and y is 7. Can you answer this as true or false? No. Open the door. Can you answer this as true or false? It's a sentence. Wow, wonderful. This is an exclamation. What are you doing is a question, but you cannot tell the truth or false about it. Tomorrow is Saturday. It differs what was today. Hence, he is selected for IIT. Now, who is this person he? Okay, so you cannot tell whether it is true or false. Delhi is far from here. Okay, where are you? Where is this here defined for? Okay, so what you see, all these sentences cannot be decided whether they are true or false unless and until there is some more clarity in each of them. Hence, such sentences remain only sentences and they are not called as statements as per mathematics. Okay. Now, so what do you understand? Let us go back to what do you understand? And let us go back to the definition of statements. A sentence is called a mathematically acceptable statement if it is either true or false, but not both. So, a vague, ambiguous sentence is not a statement. Exclamations are not statements. An order is not a statement. Questions are not statements. Sentences with variable time, tomorrow, today, yesterday, or variable places, here, there, far, are not statements. Okay. Now you understand the term statements. Let us do the exercise 1, which is as an assignment given on this link, and complete the exercise.